So that helps.
ये practice करना कितना important होता है? In NCC also you had B grade.
Yes, sir.
Your marks came down. Was this question raised?
So 12 of us were repeater, and 4 of my friends were previously recommended.
Right.
So it was quite a tough group, sir.
Okay.
Sir, after getting selected, I would opt for the Parasat Recruitment. Parasat courses. Yes.
I hope you know what is it. So hi Atharv.
Hello, sir.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Great to meet you.
Thank you so much, sir. It's my honor, sir, to meet you.
Right. So Atharv, this was your 5th attempt.
Right, sir. It was my 5th attempt.
Tell me the journey before that.
So this was my 5th attempt. My first 4 attempts, talking about my first 4 attempts, sir. My very first attempt was at Allahabad, Service Selection Board, Allahabad. There I got screened out, sir.
Right.
After that, my second attempt was at SSB Bhopal, sir.
Where you got
Sir,
conference.
This time I got screened in, sir, but I got conference out.
Right.
Again, in my third attempt, sir, I got screened out from SSB Jalandhar, sir.
Chalo, those are immaterial. So you came to us after your 4th attempt.
Right, sir.
And in your 5th attempt in NCC Special Entry, you have made it.
Yes, sir.
Bravo.
Thank you, sir.
I am talking to people. I want this message to go clear about 2, 3, 4 things. And tell me whatever comes to your mind. So what changes you brought this time? What should be the mentality of people who are going 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th time? There are people who got selected in 17th attempt also.
Sir.
Right? How did you improve yourself? What were your shortcomings? What did you get in Gurudeva Academy? Most importantly, you must remember that this podcast is not for anything else. इसमें हम सिर्फ ये बताना चाहते हैं कि हिम्मत मर्द मदद खुदा.
Right, sir.
अगर हिम्मत करोगे
Right.
तो जीत होगी, और अगर हिम्मत नहीं करोगे, मदद नहीं, तो
Sir.
खुदा भी मदद नहीं करेगा.
Yes, sir.
So let us begin with how was this SSB different from your previous attempts and what changes you made to bring about that?
Sir. Sir, talking about my previous attempts, sir, I was preparing good, sir.
Important बातों को हिंदी में भी बोल देना,
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे हैं जो पूरी अंग्रेजी नहीं समझते.
Right, sir.
Right.
Sir, talking about my previous attempt, I was preparing for that also. But after my 4 attempts, I realized I was lacking in some of the other things. As introspecting in myself, sir, I was very good in GTO. But when I joined the classes, I got the tips and the techniques, the short inputs, which helps a lot in my performance, which was very improved in this
The practical way.
attempt. Sir, sir, जैसे कि राहुल सर ने हमें बताया था, sir, it is very simple formula, sir. So that helped a lot, sir. And talking about psychology exam and aspect, sir. Sir, the short inputs by Vaj sir and Himani ma'am really helped this time me, sir.
You mean Group Captain Anil was?
Sir, yes.
And Himani also.
Himani ma'am. Sir.
Okay.
Sir, they always.
So tell me, when you were writing the story,
Sir,
were you getting the themes?
sir.
Were you able to do? Did you feel that you're making a better story than last time?
Sir.
How?
Sir, this time, surprisingly, sir, the practice which the group captain Vaj sir and Himani ma'am took of us batch, it was very good, sir. That in my 5 attempts, this was the first time I was able to complete my story in 3 minutes 30 seconds.
मतलब
So-
कि आपकी तैयारी इतनी थी कि आप 3 मिनट 30 सेकंड के अंदर में लिख लेते थे आराम से,
जी सर.
और आपके हाथ में फिर भी 30 सेकंड था,
जी सर.
और जब भी आप सर उठाते थे तो आप देखते थे और लोग अभी भी लगे हुए.
Right, sir. So this happened in this attempt.
So this happened because of number of PPDTs that we gave you through.
Right, sir. Extremely right, sir. सर, इस बार जैसे कि हमारे साइकोलॉजिकल बैच में सर, we almost practice 50 odd stories of psychological tests and PPDT also, sir. So that helps.
ये प्रैक्टिस करना कितना इंपॉर्टेंट होता है? प्रैक्टिस करने का मतलब रट लेना होता है, या एक विश्वास कि मैं जब इतना लिख सका हूं तो और भी लिख सकूं?
Sir, according to me, the confidence or the vishwas comes when you practice the
Anything.
more stories, sir.
Anything.
Yes, sir.
बिना practice के कुछ
No,
नहीं.
sir.
Practice makes a person perfect.
Yes, sir. And with that practice, sir, the proper guidance that what should you have to improve and what you have to not do as a mistake.
Constantly.
Right, sir.
Which you got at Gurudeva.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So everybody, you were the same person what you were in your first attempt.
Sir.
But it is little bit of guidance and a lot of personal effort.
Sir.
Both have to be put.
Right, sir.
And has to be assimilated. उसको याद रखना पड़ता है.
Sir.
और किसी भी गेम का एक रूल होता है यार.
Sir.
किसी भी खेल का एक रूल होता है.
Yes, sir.
आप उस रूल को बिना जाने हुए खेलोगे तो आप कितने भी बढ़िया खिलाड़ी है, फाउल तो मिलेगा ही.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
है ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that takes care of the VAT and SRT. Stories led you to that.
Right.
And what about SRT? How many were there?
Sir, I completed almost all SRTs, sir.
Right. So he must have understood that. Maybe
Yes,
whatever.
Sir.
At least the other you did more than 56, 57.
Right, sir.
Okay. Right. Let us now move to, in NCC also you had B grade.
Yes, sir.
Your marks came down from 80% or 85 or 84%
So
to
65.85.
65.85. Was this question raised?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. This was the prime question of my interview where I got in my mind. But I confidently gave reply of that question, sir, to
Right.
the interviewing officer.
Which we had discussed.
Sir.
While you were here, we had
Yes, sir.
discussed. It is very important that such mistakes should be anticipated.
Yes, sir.
और उसके जवाब आपके पास सही होने चाहिए.
Absolutely.
क्योंकि झूठ बोलिएगा, ज्यादा घुमाइएगा तो पकड़ ही लेगा.
Sir, I have experienced it in my previous 4 attempts, but this time with your guidance, I did it.
No, it is not that all my doing. It is not that. It is a joint effort and more effort by the students because we teach all. Some gather it, utilize it,
Sir.
implement it,
Right, sir.
and some एक तरफ से कान से सुन के दूसरी तरफ से निकाल देते हैं. तो बहुत जरूरी है कि आदमी सुने
Yes, sir.
और समझे और उसको अमल में लाए. तो ये तो बात हुई सिर्फ परसेंटेज की. लेकिन on the other hand, you have played games very well.
Sir.
Tell me, ये इंटरव्यू हमने कितने करवाए थे आपसे यहाँ?
सर मेरे 3 इंटरव्यूज हुए थे यहाँ पे.
तो ये 3 इंटरव्यू क्यों लिया? एक इंटरव्यू जैसे बाकी लोग करते हैं.
जी सर.
1 interview should have been sufficient.
Sir, no, sir. I think, sir, the most X factor we can call of the Gurudeva Academy is more focusing on the interviews. The couple of interviews enhance your performance and your development of your personality.
You see, layered interview is very important because 3 different people must take your interview.
Sir.
There must be 3 angles and they must find out. और उसके बाद आपके फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू के बाद मैंने काउंसलिंग किया था.
Right, sir.
और सेकंड थर्ड इंटरव्यू के बाद भी आप हमसे मिलते रहे.
Yes, sir.
So it is important that one must eradicate. एक दफे में कोई बात नहीं पक्की होती है यार.
Sir. Yes, sir.
You have to practice, and practice, and then only you improve. 3 तो हमने करवाए थे.
Absolutely.
I'm sure इसके अलावा आपने 10 किए होंगे इसके साथ, उसके साथ, उसके साथ, उसके साथ.
मैं मेरे फ्रेंड्स के साथ, सर, I used to take part in the interviews. We used to take part in co-curricular interviews. Like
क्या बात, क्या बात, क्या
हम
बात.
एक दूसरे के इंटरव्यूज लेते थे. बट स्पेशली सर जो मेरा इंटरव्यू यहाँ पे चौहान सर ने एक लिया था सर,
हाँ.
हिमानी मैम ने एक लिया था और विनीत सर ने एक लिया था सर. सो मेरा थर्ड इंटरव्यू वाज विद चौहान सर.
हाँ.
यस. सो उसमें मुझे जो इनपुट्स मिले सर, इट रियली हेल्प मी इन माय फाइनल इंटरव्यू.
You mean to say Colonel Chauhan?
जी सर, करना चाहूँगा.
Okay. Right. Now, the most important thing is where you used to perform the best. तो आपका how did you ensure और क्या कहना है आपका PPDT का? क्योंकि I personally feel, मैं समझता हूँ
Sir.
that PPDT is one of the toughest
Sir.
and you cannot predict it.
Right, sir.
So I remember when you were speaking from there after your selection,
Sir.
you said that you'll come and share your views that your PPDT was quite tough.
Sir.
Tell me a little more in detail.
Sir, talking about the PPDT, on very first day, sir, we were divided into group of 16.
16 each.
Sir.
Okay.
In my group, all were repeaters and 4 of them were previously recommended candidates.
Tough group.
Sir. So 12 of us were repeater and 4 of my friends were previously recommended.
Right.
So it was quite a tough group, sir. But when the process was going, sir, we observed that everyone was enough competent. And at the end of our PPDT, the result was 10 of us was screened in from our single
Out of
group.
16?
Yes, sir.
I must appreciate the interviewing officer. I must appreciate the GTO and the psychologist that they had a large heart.
Sir.
But then, अगर आप अच्छे हैं तो आप अच्छे हैं.
Absolutely, sir. Yes, sir.
ये भी बात है. लेकिन कुछ बात तो हुई होगी जरूर, बिकॉज ये रिजल्ट 16 में से 10 मैंने पहली दफा सुना है. क्या आप लोगों ने आपस में कुछ बात की थी या कुछ ऐसा सेट किया था कि देखो भाई, लेट्स गिव चांस टू ईच अदर, या इट वाज नेचुरल?
Sir, it was very natural. We didn't discuss it about earlier when we were in the waiting lounge. But sir, one thing was common in most of us, and especially the 6 of us, the 10 of us who got screened in, was our narration was very good and dynamic, sir. And especially, I think, sir, my narration was very good.
That used to be here also.
Sir.
इसलिए मुझे हर बार शक होता था ये है या वो है.
Sir, and the most important factor of getting the number 10 of the screening from the 16 is we collaboratively on the spot made a good story, sir.
Very good. Very good. So tell me, did you start shouting when it started?
Sir, in first couple of seconds it happened.
The first seconds तो कुछ करना ही है.
Sir, but after that all were enough cooperative in that nature that all of the whole group was supporting each other.
Okay.
And made a good, we were divided in 2 groups after 5 minutes.
Of 8 each?
Yes, sir. After 5 minutes. So first 5 minutes, we all 16 candidates were discussing in very collaborative manner.
Right.
After that, they have, I think, according to me, they have to test us more. So they divided us in 8.
Right.
But that also, we make a collective story and the both groups, subgroups, the story was very common and very similar.
Right.
So it was easy to us to conclude the story in very efficient manner.
Did you conclude?
No, sir. I didn't conclude.
Did you start?
Yes, sir. I initiated the group discussion, sir.
एक दफा?
No, sir. Couple of times I did, but I did not take aggressively part in it.
No, aggressive आप करेंगे तो आपको उठा के बाहर फेंक देंगे.
Yes, sir.
Because we in armed forces we require cool people. Yes, we require people who understand the situation. और जैसा देश वैसा देश. The way people are behaving, don't start behaving like them. You are a leader.
Sir.
Maintain your decorum. That's very, very important. और अगर आप अच्छे हैं, लेकिन इन सब में जरूरी बात यह है,
sir,
that you must narrate your story very well. What do you say?
Sir, absolutely correct, sir. In my group, sir, when I was introspecting and when I was thinking of all the process, sir, that time I realized the narration is the most important part of all the process of.
And so did we tell you 100 times?
Exactly, sir.
That if you have spoken very well,
sir,
in your narration, you don't have to start shouting around in.
Especially, sir, the practice of the all the mentors of academy, sir. Here we were used to practice the narrations quite a couple of times, sir. In a day.
that is why we have put you under mentors,
right? Sir.
Because they can see you every day for almost an hour.
Absolutely.
To see that you are getting upgraded, you are coming up.
Right, sir. Right.
और ये बहुत जरूरी है that you must get, apart from the common lectures, the
practice of taken under the mentor.
Right.
Very
right. So now, what would you give those 4 or 5 points after having lost couple of attempts? What should be the approach of a candidate who is starting for another attempt, say 5th attempt, 6th attempt, 7th attempt, 8th attempt? What should be their attitude?
Sir, according to me, there are 4 points which will enhance anyone's performance, any candidate's performance in SSB.
Okay.
the first and most prior thing is focus on the PPDT. So because it's a risky game, because
it's a gateway of India.
sir,
If you are not,
exactly,
you
sir.
can't get into India.
Sir, every time आपको सेम मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी PPDT के लिए.
Yeah, you cannot take it for a chance because you don't know what type of group are you getting.
Exactly.
You may get a very rough group.
Sir.
You may get a very understanding group.
Or very non-cooperative group. Also.
Yeah, so very non-cooperative. You should be ready with the most non-cooperative.
Exactly.
Prepare for the worst. तो अगर उससे simple आ गया तो अच्छा करना ही करना.
Yes, sir. In PPDT, narration plays most important role. So be prepared for the narration. Practice narration. Practice narrating stories in day to day. When you get the time, you can practice it.
But एक बात याद रखना, all those people who are listening, ये अपने आप से सारी चीज होना थोड़ा मुश्किल है. And if you come to Gurudeva Academy, then we are going to put through. तुम भी हर दिन जब तुम्हारा इतना group discussion हुआ, right. If I remember right, you had come for almost a month.
Yes, sir.
To stay here.
Yes.
And other that 1 month, couple of days you were not there.
Right, sir.
But you must have gone through at least 20.
Some more, sir.
So you went through number of PPDTs, and every time here the instructor guards you there only and tells you you're doing wrong.
Absolutely.
And then we tested you also.
The stories are rechecked, and you are getting the guidance on daily basis that what should be improved in your story and what are the upcoming.
And one thing you don't know, sir, that about everybody we get a report, it is converted into many other things, and artificial intelligence plays a dominant role, and I get a total chart of whose performance is what, which is going, which now we can show it to you. Right.
So, sir,
that was first point.
First point, sir. So, second point, the next day is GTO, sir.
Yeah.
So, keeping your mind very calmly, sir. You have to just see the 15 seconds, the first 15 seconds of the story when the picture is shown. That is the most important thing, where there are two options in your mind. By going in a hurry, you can miss all the calmness and mess up in the stories. But while avoiding that, just look at the picture very, very calmly. And after that, just make the stepwise analysis that what can be done according to your experience in your life.
If you were the hero, what all you would have done.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's what we want to know.
Right, sir.
And that's how we assess. Because you say Ramesh did this. Actually, Ramesh is not doing anything.
Right, sir.
It is you who is doing things.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
And you must write stories in detail. Your handwriting should be better. Yes, you sir. Should be practicing speed of writing.
Exactly.
Because आज के बच्चे तुम लोग को जरा इसकी लत बहुत लग गई है. So you all are not having that good speed in writing. And speed of writing can be improved. Yes, sir. So that takes care of the second point. What is the third point?
So third point, after PPDT, in GTO, sir, my 3 points, in my perspective, sir, the GTO plays very important role in the recommendation of any candidate, sir.
Everybody.
Yes, sir.
You all may be thinking, GTO plays, psychologist says psychology play, interviewer says interview. I know the inner thing, and I don't want to disclose it to everybody. Sir. For you, everybody is as important. Sir. Play your best in front of all. Karmanye badika raste, ma faleshu kadachana. Do thy duty in front of all assessors and leave. Result is not thy concern. Sir. Yeah.
Sir, in GTO, sir, first thing I got introspected myself that I have to be very candid and very myself. In the pressure of group, while doing group discussion, sir, the pressure is of different, especially in the group of repeaters.
Right.
The candidate who is appearing for SSB 6 times, 7 times. The pressure is a real factor, plays like a pressure, sir.
Right, right.
But keeping yourself very calm and focusing on the points given by your subordinates and the colleagues or the candidates in your group, and countering it and giving a valid point to it.
Countering it intelligently is conversation.
Right, sir.
He has said something and I start talking about something else without giving cognizance of what he said.
Right, sir.
तो वही प्री-कुक्ड स्टोरी लाके रख रहे हैं आप.
Exactly, sir.
You have to be on the. अभी जैसे हम लोग बातचीत करते हैं.
Yes, sir.
जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ आप उसी से दूसरी बात कर रहे हैं.
Exactly, sir.
जो आप बात कर रहे हैं उसी से मैं दूसरी बात कर रहा हूँ. So this should be kept in mind.
Yes, sir.
And in group discussion and all, how much you have read also makes a little difference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You must have some statistics also.
Yes, sir. The factual data plays very important role while your discussion, while giving the points.
Right.
While if you are giving point just bluntly without any factual data, it won't impact the group.
Right.
But if you are giving the factual data, mentioning the years and the so-called
If you can.
data, yes, if you can, and not again the framing of sentence also play the very important role as I
okay. What about so mostly we have understood about psychology, interview,
right, sir.
GTO. Tell me, if you get selected, which arm of service are you going to join?
Sir, after getting selected,
it is not sir, it is sir.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Which I taught you then also.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay.
Sir, after getting selected, I would opt for the Para-SF regiment, sir. Para-Special Forces. Yes.
I hope you know what is it.
Yes, sir. I have read it.
So I am certain you will join, because you got to have mental robustness,
right, sir.
Which you have.
Yes, sir.
Which you can.
Sir.
But you will have to build it 100 times more.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure now that you are recommended, you will definitely do it. I'm sure from the total outcome of this, what I have gathered, what you wanted to speak, if I had to summarize, be it your 5th attempt or 1st attempt or 20th attempt, you have to keep yourself cool. You have to go yourself prepared. You have to write a number of stories. You have to go to the right guide to find out where are you lacking, because अपने आप से नहीं पता चलता है.
Yes, absolutely.
कि मेरे में क्या कमी है.
Right.
Similarly, your writing speed should be good.
Yes, sir.
You should be reading enough news and other things.
Exactly.
To be able to support yourself.
Right.
You should practice PPDT and other things a number of times.
Exactly.
So that in the given time you can write.
Yes.
Your handwriting should be good.
Yes.
You should not, every small thing that we teach you, if you do it, I'm sure it is today. आज आपको लगता होगा यार क्या था SSB?
Yes, sir.
लगता है कि नहीं?
Actually, sir.
और चौथी बात तक लगता था बाप रे बाप क्या है SSB?
Yes, sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just design yourself, propel yourself, correct yourself, get into the shoes of how to attack the problems, keeping yourself cool and practicing that much that it becomes your natural instinct.
So,
I'm certain.
Yes, sir.
It's a selection center and not a rejection center.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Right?
Yes, sir.
But they will select only the best.
Exactly.
Because the Indian Army is an elite army where the officers have to be matching the Jawans.
Yes, sir.
And this is the best troops anywhere.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Indeed, sir.
So, ATHARVA, although I'm into this business for 21 years,
sir.
पर हर कोई बच्चा जो आता है, बतलाता है, believe you me, मैं उससे सीखता हूँ.
Sir.
ये बात दूसरी कि तेरे को मैंने बहुत डांट डपट की थी.
Yes, sir.
But I have no regrets. डांटता उसी को आदमी है जिसको समझता है कि इसमें संभावनाएं हैं.
Right. Sir, and if I may, sir, वो आपकी डांट जो उस दिन का जो काम कर गई, वो that really impacted my result of my SSB, sir.
That's very important. Many times क्या होता है, आग जल रहा है, लकड़ी जल रही है, लेकिन उसमें थोड़ा राख हो जाता है. तो लकड़ी को उठा के जरा सा ऐसे टैप कर दो, सारा राख झड़ जाता है और फिर से चिंगारी बाहर हो जाती है.
Yes.
So all I did was just to tap you a little bit. Yes. Because that's what my aim is.
Yes.
And that's what we do here. Very, very happy to learn that you're going, and having heard your other things in detail, you are making it. There is no doubt in my mind. God bless you, ATHARVA. This is not the end. This is the beginning of the slate of a para-commando.
Right, sir. Yes, sir.
And the moment you are all well, start going for 8-10 kilometers run.
So,
eat well, build your stamina, do everything. In academy, also do the same.
Yes, sir.
So that when you opt for it, your DS also feels like recommending.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Absolutely.
And your senior officer also.
Sir.
Pay my regards to your parents.
Yes, sir.
To all your friends. Because they have all helped you.
Yes, sir.
Let us pray God And let me see, I will not be alive, but I would like to hear from Upar that you have become a general. And let me tell you, this is a clean slate. You can write your new history today once again,
Sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Just be a good soldier and this army will look after you.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Sure,
ATHARVA?
sir. Yes, sir.
Fantastic meeting.
Thank you so much, sir.
Fantastic meeting you.
Thank you.
Have belief in yourself. Go with all your determination and there is nobody who can stop you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much,
Done.
sir. Jai Hind, sir.